Welcome back, everybody, to Retro Pokemon TCG. Well, it's time for another pre-release kit opening and battle against Hunter. So it's the Brilliant Stars Sword and Shield expansion. So let's get into this. I believe I want the Lipard. This is the best pre-release promo in my opinion, but we'll see what we get. Hey, it's a Lipard. All right. So we get that and 4 extra packs. That aside, they did not put a V-Star token in the pre-release kits, which I thought was kind of odd. They sometimes replace energy in the packs. Whatever. Alright, so we got Lipard. The ability to trade, which we've seen on Zoroark GX and Cinccino recently. Discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. Pretty simple. And then the attack is 60 for a double colorless. So, and double colorless is back, but you have to, or you reduce the amount of damage you do. Right, so we got one of those down there. They started adding energies into these, which is nice, but now I have just more energies. So we got all those, put those aside. We got a Magma Basin. Once during each player's turn, that player may attach a fire energy card from their discard pile to one benched fire Pokemon. If a player attached energy to that Pokemon in this way, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. It's like Afterburner from Typhlosion Prime, but as a stadium, which is crazy. I've never seen a stadium card accelerate energy before, so. And then Korean's Focus, draw until we have 6 cards in our hand. Friends of Galar, just draw 3 cards. It's like Hop. They just reprinted Hop. Then we got a Cynthia's Ambition. Draw cards until you have 5 in your hand. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, draw cards until I have 8 in my hand instead. So it's kind of like the Bruno, but this you have to draw until you have, not shuffle in and draw. Good old Copycat, shuffle your hand into your deck, draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. Always pretty good. And then Berry. So they gave us Friends of Galar and Berry. I don't know. I don't understand that. And another Berry. Then a Purloin. Second Purloin. Second Lipard. That's nice. Burmy. Motham. If this Pokemon evolved from Burmy during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. So 30 plus 90, 120 for a double colorless. That's pretty good. Or just 80 for 3 colorless. And it has free retreat. That's pretty good. We got 2 of those, and we got the Moltres. That's why we had all the fire energy. Infernal Wings, 20 plus. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack does 70 more damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness. So 90, pretty consistent 90 for 1 energy is pretty good. Then we got Chimchar, a couple Monfernos, and an Infernape. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. This attack does 80 damage for each energy card you find there, then discard those energy cards and shuffle the other cards back into your deck. So there was a Typhlosion in Sun and Moon that did this similar attack, but you discarded all the cards. Now you shuffle the non-energies back in, which is good. I'm glad they added that, but I still don't think this is going to see a lot of play. And then 160, discard all energy from this Pokemon. But with the Stadium, you just switch out, attach the energy again. So we got 2 of those, and the code card. All right, so we have grass and fire to start off with. Well, I mean, not even grass, because all my grass Pokemon had colorless attackers, so could really go whatever way we want. I mean, probably gonna base it around fire. All right, let's put those on the bottom. So we'll open the packs that were in the pre-release kit first. And we'll start with this Whimsicott one. I believe the Whimsicott V has similar attack to the Giratina EX from X and Y that prevents your opponent from playing stadiums. Alright, so we got a black code right away. That's good. Let's do 4. We'll just put those at the front. Alright, so we got this new energy design as well, which I like. Alright, so we got Cinccino. Slap for 40 or triple axle. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. Okay. For a double colorless, that's pretty good. Cleansing Gloves. So attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's psychic Pokemon. Just another pair of gloves. We got a Floatzel. Ooh. For a 1 water, put up to 2 item cards from your discard pile into your hand. That's reminiscent of Junk Hunt Sableye, which was a very powerful card. We got a Nose Pass. I got a Milcery. Search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Alright. Cubchoo. Dedenne. Dedenne Flash 20+. If your opponent has exactly 1 prize card remaining, this attack does 60 more damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. It seems very desperate, but who knows? Farfetch'd. Oh, that's a different art. Leak Lash 20+. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's like a second bite. So that's always good. And it's colorless, and a double colorless energy to attack. Yeah, that always fits into stuff. Okay, our reverse is Team Yell's Cheer. Shuffle up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and supporter cards, except for Team Yell's Cheer, from your discard pile into your deck. Okay. Pokemon and supporter cards. You don't usually see those grouped together. But this is good with the Floatzel as well. It'll be put together in a control deck, I'm sure. And our first rare is Garchomp. Alright. So Garchomp has the ability Sonic Slip. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon until the end of your opponent's next turn. And then it is 160 for a water and a fighting energy. And then discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Okay. The ability, when it evolves, is really great. There are boss's orders in this set, so Hunter could pull one of those. But if I get the full line of this and just evolve it, Hunter can't do anything to me. So, yeah, that's pretty good. It's not a bad first pack. Over there. And we got the Arceus card, our Arceus pack here. Hopefully we'll pull an Arceus V or V-Star out of it. So, this set is adding the V-Star. Oh, we got a white code. Mechanic, that's the word. Where it's like GX attacks. You could use 1 GX or 1 V ability or attack per game. So that's why I was wondering where the V-Star counters were, because you flip those over once you've used it. Alright, so we got Lightning. Hitmon top. 20 damage and draw a card for a colorless energy. Pretty good. And then 2 fighting and a colorless to 100. It's not bad for a basic Pokemon. We got another Magma Basin. We got a Crawdont. a little bit closer. 30 damage for colorless and 150, and then discard 2 minutes. It's not great. Another Farfetched. Execute. Grimer. Sneasel. Bidoof. Too bad I didn't get a barrel as well. Another Bidoof. It's always funny when you pull the same reverse. And a rare is another Mothim. Okay, so we got 3 Mothams now. Making it more consistent, if anything else. I would rather not play Mothim, but we'll just see what we get. Alright. Another white code. Alright, so we have fighting in this one. We got another Friends of Galar, so more card draw is always good. Probopass. For a double colorless, switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. This attack does 40 damage to the new active Pokemon. Okay, so that's a good way to bring something up from the bench and start doing damage to it, or finish something off that's retreated. And then Metal and a double colorless, 120. This Pokemon does 20 damage to itself, but it's got 4 retreat cost. I mean, I do have a Nose Pass, but we'll see if this fits in with it. Another Team Yell's Cheer. Chimecho. Search your deck for up to 2 special energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Well, I don't have any special energies yet. Another Chimchar. Mincino. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Alright. And I do have a Cinchino, so maybe. Baltoy. A Snorunt. Piplup. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Okay. Bubble attacks are always good. And the rare is... Ooh, Alcremie. So, the ability is, as long as this Pokemon is in your active spot, your turn does not end when you play Cafe Master, which is a supporter card in this set that I believe searches your deck for a basic energy card for like 3 different basic energy cards, and then your turn ends, and you attach them. You search your deck for 3, attach them, and then your turn ends. And then you pair it with Alcremie. This attack does 40 more damage for each type of basic energy attached to all your Pokemon. So there's 8 basic types of energy, so you can do 250 with that for a double colorless. And it's a 1-price attacker. So it's interesting, but I have to pull a Cafe Master in order to actually play that. So. Alright, another white card code. So the pre-release kit did not hold a lot of good stuff in it, unfortunately. Alright, so we got a Fire Energy. Pachirisu. This attack does 30 damage for each Pokemon tool attached to all your Pokemon. So it's tool drop. Because there's a Honchkrow in the set that can have up to 4 tool cards attached to it at once. Blunder Policy. If the Pokemon this card is attached to uses an attack, if you flip any coins for the damage or effect of the attack, and any of them are tails, draw 3 cards at the end of your turn. So if I use this with the Cinchino, and I flip at least 1 tails, I could draw 3 cards, in addition to doing damage, which is pretty good. Luxio. Another Snorunt, Clink, another Dedenne, Cubchoo, Duskull. Oh, Wormadam. Okay, so I can also evolve this from one of my Burmies. Matron's Anger, 30 plus. This attack does 10 more damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile. Oh, okay, so this is the one that's like Revenge, B's Revenge with the Vespiquen. But instead of the 20 or the 10, no, it was Beast Revenge was 20 plus 10 more for each Pokemon in your discard pile. Now it's 30 plus 10 more. So they moved it up a little bit. And then it does scrape drop. Sure. 90 damage for 3 energies. So I can definitely put this in with the Wormadam because the first attack is colorless. And another Liepard. I don't think I've got another Purloin though. And this matches perfectly with the Liepard's trait ability. So I discard Pokemon I don't need and do more damage with Wormadam. So that pack actually worked together well. Okay, so now we got the 3 extra packs. We're gonna open these and add them to our deck as well. Hopefully we have better luck with these. I would really like an alternate art something. I don't really care what. I just want an alternate art card from this set. Okay, we got a chance in this pack. And 4. Okay. So we got Lightning Energy, a more Grim. I don't think we've got an Impidimp or anything yet. So, a Gabite. So we just need a Gibble. Gloria. Search your deck for up to 3 basic Pokemon that don't have a rule box and put them onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. Pokemon V, Pokemon GX, etc. have rule boxes. So I can use this to set up my board right away. It's like Brigetti, or Professor Elm's Training, which was like search your deck for 360 HP Pokemon or something like that. This is pretty nice. Another Dedenne, Farfetch, another Duskull, another Grimer, Shinx, versus Staraptor. Your opponent shuffles their active Pokemon and all cards attached to it into their deck for 3 energy. Wow. Then the second attack is 4 energy, 180, and then discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. And our rare is Granbull. Okay. It's at least a V that we can play. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon, so that would be annoying. And the second attack's 190. This Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. I mean, for a pre-release, this is fine. In competitive play, this is not exciting. But I can definitely fit this into the deck. I was hoping for something more. Alright, we have 2 packs left. And nothing in this one. Alright, we got a Fire, another Magma, 3rd Magma Basin. Okay. Another Crawdont. Oh, okay. Collapse Stadium. Each player can't have more than 4 bench Pokemon. If a player has 5 or more bench Pokemon, they discard bench Pokemon until they have 4 on their bench. The player who played this card discards first. If more than one effect changes the number of bench Pokemon, use the smaller number. So this is reminiscent of Giant Stump. I don't know. It's a Ruby and Sapphire card that limited each player to having 4 bench Pokemon as well. We talked about it in the 2007 video, I believe. But yeah. Okay. Shroomish. Okay, so that's a 3rd Purloin, so that's good. Duskull. Sneasel. Corphish, so I can play Crawdont if I want. Clefable is our reverse. Flip 3 coins. Choose a number of your Pokemon in play up to the number of heads. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. Okay. I don't think I have any Clefairies yet, though. I'll have to double check. It's always good to kind of, especially with like stage 2s, like Infernape. If I could do this, flip a couple of heads, get evolve my Chimchars right away, that's pretty good. And another Clefable. Cool. Comes down to the last pack, I suppose. All right, we got the black code, so there's at least a holo in here. I don't think I got a Gibble for that Garchomp right away yet. All right, Psychic Energy. Oh, a Beartic. I do have a Cubchoo. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't attack. Whoa. For a water and a colorless, 40 damage, and the defending Pokemon can't attack. Wow. Okay. That could really mess up some plans in a pre-release. And then 3 energy, 130 damage. Especially in pre-releases, they don't have a lot of ways of switching Pokemon. Like there's no Bird Keeper or anything, or switch. So forcing your opponent to retreat each time they want to attack is really good. Fraxure. Tropius, okay. All your Pokemon that have a grass energy attached to them can't be confused. And if they are already confused, they recover from that special. I don't think there's a lot of stuff that confuses, so. It is a big basic, 110 HP. And then can do 100 damage, so maybe. Got a Sock. Flip coin. If heads, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon for 1 fighting and 30 damage. Alright. Another Burmy. Cherubi. Prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Okay. Whatever. Riolu, which is in the other pre-release kit. It's Riolu and Turtwig, the grass, like Torterra line. Starly, okay, we have a Starly and a Staraptor. Reverses a Tropius. Alright, final rare. Come on, be something good. Oh, that's an alt art. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, so we got a Honchkrow V alternate art. This Pokemon may have up to 4 Pokemon tool cards attached to it. If it loses this ability, discard Pokemon tools from it until only 1 remains. So it's reminiscent of Sigilyph, which had similar ability where it could have 4 tools attached to it. And then there was a Trubbish back then that had a tool drop attack as well. It was 20 times. Now Pachirisu, it was Pachirisu, does 30 times. And then the attack, Fearsome Shadow, 130, 2 dark, 1 colorless. Your opponent reveals their hand. So it's mostly for the 130. And for the tools, which I only got 1. But I'm still super excited to have an alternate art out of these packs. So at least I got something out of these packs for once. Okay. Now I will move on to my deck building. I'm going to do that all off screen. I'm just going to come back with my final deck and explain why I decided to build it. Because Hunter will also be doing a pre-release kit opening similar to this one and build a deck of his own. Then we will do a separate video where we will battle each other with these decks, and we might open some more packs after that match. So stick around for that. That'll be Hunter's opening will be on Wednesday, and then the match will be on Saturday is what we're planning right now. So subscribe to this channel if you want to see that. All right, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. It took me a while. I went back and forth between what I wanted to play. So I decided to focus it around Infernape and Moltres because I have magma basins. So I used the Liepard to discard the fire energy so I can use Magma Basin to attach to Infernape or Moltres. I'm also going to play one Minccino because it searched my deck for 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto my bench. And I want to get my Chimchars and my Purloins out as fast as possible. And I'm going to play one Granbull V. I wish the Magma Basin could attach to non-fire Pokemon because that would work really well with Granbull V because the first attack does more damage for each damage counter on it. But we can't have everything. So, 2 Magma Basin, 1 Gloria, which also searches my deck for 3 basic Pokemon that don't have a Robux, so I can't search Granbull with it. 1 Teamio's Cheer, because I might discard or get rid of something early on with a trade, and I can shuffle in either 3 Pokemon or 3 supporters. 1 Copycat, just for shuffle in and draw, because I need the fire energy, or energies, period, in the deck in order to do more damage with Infernape for the first attack. And then I have 3 draw 3 cards, 1 Cynthia and 1 Karina. And then it will be 9 fire energy and 6 psychic when it's all put together. I really, really wanted to play like Liepard with a bunch of stage 1s and just like forget the Infernape in the stage 2 because I had a Cinccino that I could have played, but it was just a 1/1 line. And then I would have been able to play Blunder Policy, and then I had a 1/1 line of Alcremie, which would have been fun because I just would have had a bunch of different energies. But once this gets knocked out, it's like, what do? And it's 2 energy, and I didn't get the double colorless energy in these packs. And Probopass would have been fun, bring stuff up from the bench. Could have played Mental Energy with it, do 120. Beartick would have been fun because it's, stop your opponent from the defending Pokemon from attacking. This Wormadam mixed really well with the Liepard, just discarding other Pokemon to do more damage, but once it's gone, you get 1 attack off with it. And then Motham, because, the 120 for the double colorless is pretty good, because that one-shots most stage 1s in the Moltres. I don't know. I went back and forth, especially with the Tropius. It's a big basic for. I didn't have any Clefairies. That would have been really. I would have put those in if I had a Clefairy, just to evolve my stage 2s. I only had 2 tool cards. Otherwise, I would have played this Pachirisu. If I would have had like 4 or 5 tool cards, I would. Played Pachirisu, and obviously if I would have had a couple more. Yeah. Decided not to put a Farfetch'd in. I hope I don't regret it. I didn't get the Staravia. I didn't get a Gibble, even though I got the Gabite and Garchomp. I did have a Corphish and a Crawdont, but it's not good. I didn't get a Beazle, and I didn't have any fighting really to play. So yeah, in the end I went for what the pre-release kit told me to play, except I took out the Mothams. Yeah. So basically I'm gonna focus a lot on Infernape and Moltres for damage. Because the second attack on a turn, if it does 160, and then you have to discard a land, that'll one-shot almost anything except a V. It's just getting them into play is going to be the question. All right, so Hunter's video is on Wednesday. I already said that. He will do the exact same thing. He will open his pre-release kit and build a deck. And then Saturday, the video will be released where we play against each other and open all these other packs, like I said. So, subscribe to this channel if you want to see that on Saturday. We're really close to 100 subscribers. I'm hoping by next week we'll have 100. All right, this video's gone on long enough. Thank you so much for watching the Chris opening of this video series, and I will, well, you'll see Hunter next, and I'll see you for the match.